This is a foreigner living in the Philippines. This is my lovely wife, Beth. And we... Oops, I gotta speak louder. Louder my voice.
Yeah, because a lot complaining.
A lot of complaints. Well, we don't like the complaints, but yeah, we'd rather hear them. Well, what we wanted to do was we showed the video of our giving the money that we raised with the kindness and the help of several people. There's Mr. A.
Yeah, first is Rory with who donated $100, and then Joshua and Tammy who donated $100 also. At first, that $100 is supposed to go to the buying the Bibles, but then he changed his mind and says just donate it for the church.
We could use it for the church.
Yeah, and then later on, Tammy and Joshua donate again $50 for the Bibles, which which we're going to buy in Tagbilaran on the 5th. And then Ashley, who donated $300 and GoFundMe.
That's who you were here, Pastor Gilbert, saying thank you, Mr. Ashley. Okay.
Yeah, but when it comes to the bank, it's only 200 because there's percentage. You know?
Right. Mr. Ashley donated through our GoFundMe account, and GoFundMe take a percentage, so the 300 arrived on our door to
it's around
275.
Yeah, something around
something like that.
I'm not good in mathematics.
The other donations came via PayPal, and they don't take a percentage. So there's the reason. We're not about to go on a vacation in Boracay with that $25. It didn't come to us. We make sure that all of the donations that we get, and this is why we ask people who are kind enough to donate something, where they want that money to go. We have many different projects. We feature different people on our videos, and if you see someone or something that you want the money to go to, all you have to do is tell us, and then we will make sure that that money goes to exactly the right place that you wanted it to go to. And if you donate it through PayPal and stipulate it's going for this, then this will get the money.
Yeah.
And if it's through PayPal, they will get that money in its entirety. Now we get the best exchange rate that we can, and we are at the mercy of the bank on that. Sometimes if you go to our tourist, which is our local customer service in the supermarket, they'll give one rate, the bank would give another. So whatever the rate is, that's what goes to the people who need it, right? Now we are here to help, and that's our mission, and that's what Beth wants to talk about today, about how we arrive at doing what we do.
Yeah, so Gilbert is my brother-in-law. My older sister is Bewley, which is
Pastor Gilbert of the Ubay, of the church at Ubay, which is what we're talking about now.
So one morning, my sister called me because she knows that we have a channel on YouTube, you know.
Yes.
So she called me if we can video there, because their church is not yet finished. As you can see in the previous videos that we made, it's not finished, and they need help. So I said to her that okay, we're gonna go there and video, but there's no guarantee that there is an help. What we need to do is just pray, you know, because prayer is the only weapon that we can have, you know. So we go there because she called us if we can do a video, and thanks God there are good Samaritans out there, you know. So that money, as what in the previous video, that money will go, that 22,800 something, I forgot the something, but we gave them yesterday 20,000 because that's only the allowed we can withdraw, right?
Yeah,
but
right here, we're at the mercy of the ATM. You can forget your ATM in the West. It really isn't like that here. Okay, it's more like a cranky, drunken robot, right? It decides what it wants to do, when it wants to do. And very often when you go there expecting that you're going to be able to withdraw money, the machine will be out. There'll be a brownout. We're in the Philippines. It's a third world country. It's not running like clockwork. And so these things, you can make terrible mistakes. We went in yesterday, we had 500 pesos, which I gave to my mother-in-law, and I said, just at the last moment, because I hadn't been to the ATM, just at the last moment, something made me say, Nana, don't spend all of this, because we don't know that they will allow us to withdraw. We might not be into another day. You're only allowed to withdraw 10,000 pesos at a time, which is 10,000 pesos, it's a little more than $200. So that gives you an idea. So I cautioned her, don't spend all the money. Sure enough, off they went to buy fish and some other stuff with the kids. Beth was at the internet cafe. I went to the ATM machine. It says, machine unavailable.
Yeah.
And I go to the other one. That's got a brownout. So there's no knowing. So then we're dependent on how much Nana is going to spend, because then we got to get gas to go home and come back. And
and only there's a subscriber asked how many ATM are there caters, and there are only Land Bank and Metro Bank who caters international card, right?
Yes.
But there are 2 locals ATM there, but didn't accept his Wells Fargo account. So yeah, we give yesterday 20,000, and the remaining 2,000 plus, including the Bible, we will deliver it in the next come back there. And we're very glad. Yeah, we're very glad when I opened this morning another $100 donations for the church in Obay, which is very thankful for Napoleon.
so that
Thank you for
pesos,
sharing your blessings.
in pesos, that will be over
4,800.
Yeah. Now, it should really talk about one other thing. In all of our dealings where we're trying to help people to move on with their construction, be it house repair, any of that thing, what we are determined to do is to make sure that people are paid for what they do. So we're not looking at trying to go around and get people to donate when they've got nothing. You can't ask a man who needs work to donate his time. So this was our suggestion, suggestion come instruction for Pastor Gilbert, that he was to hire the people that he needs, and himself must be paid, and they must be paid the going rate. No leaning on people to come in and, well, you've got to do this for the church. I'm not religious in that given organized religion sense. Beth has her way of believing, and so do I. And stop pulling the hairs on my leg.
So, I'm sleepy. I just have 2 hours sleep, right?
Right. She went to an all-night prayer meeting last night, which means I don't get any sleep as well. But just to clear up on the labor, where we pay with our project house repair, we're going to pay a good fair wage.
Yeah.
Not a cut price wage. We're not going out there chipping people down on what they should be paid. We have good workers. We have Pastor Tim, who is Beth's brother.
Yeah, because
Bill
they're
going to be paid.
Yeah, Bill asked, who's Pastor Timio. So Pastor Timio is my brother who is running a tiny church in Burgos, where I usually go every Sunday. But then my sister is married to Gilbert, who is a pastor in Obay. So in other words, I have a brother who is a pastor. I have a brother-in-law who is a pastor. So that's why in our end of our videos, we says, if you want to help us or any of the family or the church in our videos, you can send help to them. Just be specific. If that donation goes to the Burgos Church or Obay Church, that specific money will go to them. And And we're very thankful to Rory, Ashley, and Tammy and Joshua, because those money
Caleb and
yeah,
their
Caleb
sons,
and
Caleb and
Joshua Jr. Thank you, because those money that you give or you share to them, they will buy cement for that, they will buy hollow blocks for that, some chairs, and the remaining is some paints, and the remaining is they're going to make a comfort room, a CR, because they don't have comfort room yet.
Yeah, I tried to explain to Beth that a comfort room, well, it's a bathroom, it's a toilet. If you're in the UK, it's a bog, it's a loo. If you're in America, it's a john. Whatever you call it, the church needs one. Now, in order to have one, they need that's not an easy one-day task. Well, just put a toilet in, because there's no running water. So they need to dig a septic tank, and that has to be done, and that will have to be paid for.
Yeah.
So if you feel like having a John named after you, John, or whoever you are, then send some money and stipulate that that's what you want it to be used for.
Yeah.
And we are more than happy to be the channel for whatever is sent to us. And it's surprising how some person, like when Joshua and Tammy, when their son saw that Balalut didn't have a bike, or he didn't have what did he say? He just decided that he would send, out of his spending money, he would send $10. This is extremely touching for us, and makes our work very rewarding. We explained in one of our other videos how we said Philippines in, Panama out. We actually wanted to go to Panama, and then when we came here and we saw people are living in wretched conditions, and yet they're just tremendously happy and joyful. And for those critics who say, yeah, well, poor people don't know any better, somebody actually said to me, you know so much and yet have so little. And the truth is, I know so little and have so much. Thanks.
Yeah, so just to give highlights about what Pastor Gilbert says during the giving the donations is, all of them are not expecting that in such amount of money, in just I think 1 week and a half of posting the videos.
Yeah.
But I told them already from the very I told them when we left at Ubay that time during the videos that just pray, just continue praying, and that's what they do they include that in their prayers every night, in the morning, so
that's why we told them the names of
that's why we told them the name, because those Rory, Ashley, Tammy, and Joshua are now included in their prayers. And then yesterday the whole congregation is very, very happy,
Well, they're overwhelmed at the size of that gift.
The amount. They didn't expect it, and that makes them very happy, because on the 26th, on November 26th is the anniversary of their church, and they're hoping that they can finish it. If it's not finished, at least there's some improvement, and they can buy proper chairs for them. So they're very, very happy, and as what the pastor says, and he's very thankful to those who donated. In fact, when he started to talk, the teary eye, and it's like he said that it's an answered prayers, because that's what they prayed for, that their church will be finished. So what can I say? Thank you, Rory. Thank you, Ashley and Joshua and Tammy. Your life is a blessing to others. Thank you for sharing your blessings. And also to the one who donate $100 today, Napoleon, thank you very, very much. I'm sorry, I'm very, very sleepy, you know.
Very sleepy.
Yeah.
You can imagine what she's like when she's wide awake.
Because I just have 2 hours sleep, you know.
She went to an all-night prayer meeting last night.
Yeah.
That was why. So, are we done here?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a foreigner living in the Philippines. We hope you found this interesting to know how we're dealing with things. With the donations that we receive are all going in the right place where they're supposed to. We know that there's always an element of distrust. There are many people out there who are scamming, and we know that. That's why we're trying to be totally transparent, totally upfront about everything that we do. If you have any questions, like Bill asked me, one of our subscribers, Bill, asked me, how do you choose to do, say, the houses on our project house repair? Well, we choose on the basis of need, and believe me, when you go around and you see what some of the houses look like, it's not a struggle. We're not talking about buying a billiard table or a ping pong table for somebody, and we're not talking about putting in a new lawn or a new kitchen. We're talking about absolute basic survival, just having a dry place in your house when the rain comes. We're talking about the house may be falling over. Part of it probably has fallen over. I post still pictures of some of the things that we see on my Facebook page, TerenceFlannery.com, Terence.Flannery@gmail.com, and you can find us on Facebook, and I post on there some of the things that we see. If you were here, you wouldn't have any problem with any of the choices that we make. No one's getting an Olympic swimming pool, okay? They're getting basic survival. We're going around and we're doing, for a few $100s, we're doing what we can. That's the essence of what we're doing. We're doing what we can. The best we can is being done with the money that we get donated. And the money that we get donated is specified by you.
Yeah, so if you're going to donate, in our videos we specify if you want to donate us or give a gift to us, any of the family or the church on our videos, please specify, you know, because that amount of money that you donated, how much it is, that's the amount that they're going to receive, you know.
Yes, and it's only when you put a name to it that we know where that money goes.
Because if you didn't put specific, it's a headache to us, you know.
Yeah,
it gives headache to us. Is it for us?
We just have to go out and get drunk or have a great time on it. So if you want it to go to a particular thing, then say so.
Yeah, so be specific, you know, and if you want to help the church in Burgos where my brother Timio is running, be specific. And if you want to help, if you want to give donations to the church in Obay, which my brother-in-law Gilbert is running of, just share your blessings, because sharing your blessings to others is a key to more blessings, you know, right?
Well, it's not quite how I would put it.
Yeah,
but
so
in essence, yes.
Yeah, a small amount of donations means a lot and bring a huge change to everyone's life.
Yeah, because just a few $100 doesn't mean a huge amount in America, but with the exchange rate at around 47 or 48, depending on whether it's a good day, it can mean an enormous amount of difference.
Yeah, I remember when I saw the donations of paying to Nanay to buy a tablecloths, which is $5. I said to Nanay when I wake up, said Nanay, "Oh Nanay, there's a donation for your tablecloths, $5." And she said, "Yes, $5, yes." So and then later You know, because Nanay's mind is she thought that it's big amount, you know, $5. So she said after she's jumping, Nanay said to me, how much is that in the peso? And I said it's around 250, right? 240?
What did you? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And he said, oh, better than nothing. Thank you, thank you.
And then didn't the same donor
Yeah,
donate
and then pay him
another $10?
another $10. And then Nanay said, yes, yes. And then Nanay says, oh, maybe next time it's going to be $20.
Well, don't say that.
Yeah,
You're
so
gonna
pay him, thank you,
You're
thank
gonna
you.
edit that out, aren't you? Your wallet.
Yeah. So to all the donors, to all the donations you sent to us, to those families, to the church, thank you very much.
Yes, we're very grateful.
Yeah,
We're
very grateful.
We're very grateful
for,
on their behalf.
yeah, for the trust that you give to us. That, you know, the trust is very important. So
Yes.
thank you.
Yes.
It means a lot to us.
Anything you want to know, you can know. That's the point. So right now, this is a foreigner living in the Philippines and doing what we can. And we hope that you'll look in on us again. Thanks for looking. Bye for now.
Yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Have a good day, good morning from the Philippines, and God bless.